Hello guys and welcome to Football Fandom UK. So we're here today for another match watch along, except now guys we're getting to the serious nitty gritty of the start of the season. Hibs away tonight this afternoon to Inter Escaldes in Andorra for the second qualifying round of the Europa Conference League. So yeah, hopefully Hibs gonna put in a top performance this afternoon and get themselves a good lead in this first leg to take into the second leg back in Edinburgh. So yeah, hopefully we're in for a cracker, guys. Hibs getting their season underway, and hopefully they're going to do well this season with regards to Europe. Love to see some Scottish clubs progress in this competition. It would be massive, guys, for the Scottish League to get some Europa Conference League money coming into some of the clubs in Scotland. So yeah, hopefully we're going to be in for a cracker, guys. The players out on the pitch now, just stretching and warming up, and we're about to have kickoff in a moment. Just bear me a second, guys, while I share the team news on screen with you guys. So yeah, hopefully we're going to have a really good performance this afternoon from Hibs. So there you go, guys. As you can see, Hibs lining up with the 4-3-3 formation, and Escaldes lining up with a 4-4-2 formation. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good game. We're underway as Hibs get us off the mark. Ball knocked out to that far side as Escaldes pick up possession, but sloppy pass there sees Hibs win possession. Now Hibs on the attack as they play the ball forward out to this near side, coming towards the edge of the box now. Ball crossed in, and it's just it just couldn't get an accurate cross in there, put off by the Escaldes defender, and the ball's gone behind for a goal kick to Escaldes. I hope I'm pronouncing their name correctly. So yeah, they're actually called Inter Escaldes, but yeah, as I'm not from Andorra, I may not be pronouncing the name correctly, but yeah, hopefully there will be a good warm-up test for Hibs. But yeah, this is a competitive game, guys, for qualifying for the Europa Conference League. So yeah, hopefully Hibs do well. Stevie saying, afternoon, guys. How's it going, Stevie? Welcome to the show, mate. Appreciate you making yourself available today. You've not been with me the last couple of days, but that's because you've been busy with other stuff. But as always, Stevie makes himself available as much as possible. So big respect to you, mate. Really appreciate it. Good to have you back with me, mate. Hope you're okay, mate. Stevie also saying, I'm rooting for Hibs today. Absolutely, yes. So am I, mate. As I've said many times, whenever clubs, UK clubs play outside of the UK, I always support them, even if it's clubs I'm not very keen on. When it comes to European football, you want UK clubs to do well. As Escaldes now, we're on that far side, getting a cross into the box, but it's gone behind as Hibs managed to defend that ball well on that far side. So goal kick now for Hibernian. So thanks for that, Stevie. Monaco Edits, how's it going, mate? Hi, guys. How's it going, mate? Good to have you with us. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day, mate. Welcome to the show. Monaco Edits saying, sorry, but I tried talking in the other game, but it deleted my text for some reason. Oh, I don't know why that is, mate. I don't know why that is. You're not got any restrictions on the channel on you, mate. So I don't know why that is. Maybe just technical gremlins. So yeah, apologies for that, Monaco Edits. I don't know why it's the only comments that would be removed on the channel, guys, is comments that are inappropriate with certain words, like bad language and stuff like that, that might be conceived. But other than that, all comments allowed through on the channel, guys. As I've told you many times, Fandom is about trying to help you, trying to bring good fans together and help you guys feel part of what I'm doing. So always try to allow as many comments as possible. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I don't know if you put a particular, there's not many words I've restricted on the channel, guys, mainly just bad language. or hate messages. So yeah, I don't know why that is, mate, but yeah, sorry about that, mate. But good to see you today, mate. I hope you've had a good day, and I saw your message the other day about your phone dying. Don't worry about it, mate. Happens easy. It happens to all of us, that, mate. Happens to all of us. So Escaldes now with the possession at the back as they knock the ball long down that far side. Ball played back inside, and eventually the ball knocked all the way back to the Hibs goalkeeper as the referee blows the whistle. So it'd be a free kick to Hibs on that far side. I think that was just one of the Escaldes players falling into Hibs there. So Hibs now knocking it about midway inside their own half. And he's pushed forward up to the halfway line. Monaco edits saying, to be honest, don't really like Hibs, but as I always say, I try to respect everyone. Okay, Monaco, thank you very much for that, mate. Yeah, I've got no. I quite like Hibs, to be honest. I'd like to see them challenge better in Scottish football. Love to see Hibs and Hearts challenge better. They're both big enough clubs in Scottish football to challenge better at the top of the league, but they just don't have the money. They just don't have the money. But yeah, fair enough, Monaco edits. Each to their own. But when it comes to European football, mate, I get behind all UK clubs. And as you know, I try to be as respectful and neutral as possible because Fandom is about UK football, so it's not really right for me to discriminate against any particular club. But yeah, fair enough, mate. We've all got clubs we don't like and clubs that we love. So yeah, ball's just gone behind, and that'll be a goal kick to Escaldes. So not too much to shout about at the minute, guys. Both teams just feeling each other out a bit, but Hibs looking the strike slightly stronger in the first 5 minutes. But as I say, both clubs just feeling each other out a bit at the moment, as obviously they're not familiar with each other. Ball kick long from the goal kick up into the centre circle as both sets of players just knocking it about. Now Escaldes have got the ball down, but mistimed pass there sees Hibs regain possession as they play it back to their centre-backs. And now Escaldes pressing the ball as Hibs work the ball out to that far side. And now Hibs coming forward now as they come down the middle. Can they get a shot off? Coming towards the edge of the box. They do get a shot off, but the goalkeeper gets down low and makes a good save. And that will be a relief to Escaldes momentarily. So thanks for that, mate. Monaco Elliot's also saying, I think it was bad Wi-Fi, maybe. Okay, well, like I say, mate, no, I've definitely not put no restrictions on your account, mate. The only accounts that I restrict or block are spam accounts, mainly, and accounts that come in putting inappropriate comments, trying to wind people up. I got my job to keep the chat clean, guys, to keep it enjoyable for you guys. So I try not to remove anybody if I can help it. But obviously, if people do put inappropriate comments in, trying to get a reaction or wind people up, I will remove their comments because, as I say, guys, Fandom is about bringing good fans together, not fans that want to hate. So yeah, but no restrictions on your account, mate, here on Fandom, so no reason your comments shouldn't come through. But yeah, like you say, just sometimes it happens, mate. I've had it on social media. Sometimes it's just the technical gremlins. So Hibs knocking the ball down that far side as they work the ball into the box now, managing to get a shot off. But the goalkeeper, again, just doing enough as I think it took a deflection there as well off one of the Escaldes players, which just took the momentum out of the shot and made it an easy save for the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now with a long ball up down this near side as Escaldes take it right to the corner flag, crossed or attempted cross into the box, but a bit too much pace on that ball, and eventually it's gone out on that far side for a throw-in. So yeah, so thanks, Monaco Edits. As I say, mate, always great to have you involved in the chat. You seem to be a decent fan, mate, so I always appreciate you coming and getting involved. I believe one of the Irish clubs playing tonight, Linfield. Although I'm not sure, I can't find the channel that it's on. I don't think I've got the channel that it's on. But yeah, you watching that, mate? So ball knocked out to that far side, and now the referee blows for a foul. So it's going to be a free kick to Hibs, deep inside their own half, just outside their own box on that far side. So goalkeeper comes across to take it. Now Hibs knocking it out to this near side. Monaco edit saying kind of some situation for Aberdeen and Hearts. Why have I missed something, mate? Something happened. Hearts are into Europe. They qualified, didn't they? I can't remember. Did Aberdeen qualify? I can't remember now. I think they did, didn't they? But they don't come into it until later on. I think they might have qualified automatic, so they don't have to play the qualifying rounds. I think so. I'd have to check that. But yeah, like I said, mate, hopefully see some Scottish clubs progress in Europe this season. They've been pretty disappointing in previous seasons, so it will be nice to see some Scottish clubs progress to the group stages, hopefully this time. Monaco Edit's also saying, oh, this match just reminds me, Crusaders is playing today in round. Yes. I haven't seen that Crusaders, but I've seen that Linfield was playing. I can't remember if they're an Irish club or Northern Irish club. I'm still getting to know Northern Irish League, so I'm not familiar with all the clubs in that league yet. I've got plenty to learn, but I will do in time, guys. Got to give it time. You've got to remember, I'm trying to learn about clubs right across the Football League, and bear in mind, Scotland has been a test to learn about. It's like learning from brand new guys, because you've got to remember my club play in England, so I've only ever watched Scottish and Irish football casually until I started building football fandom. Ball knocked out on this near side, so throw into Hibs deep inside Escaldes half of the pitch. So yeah, thanks for that, Monaco Edits. As I say, I'm not sure if I've missed something there. Max, how's it going, mate? Max saying bless up. How's it going, mate? Good to see you. I'm hoping to catch up with you soon, mate, so we can good catch up, and love to get you on the channel. Just to let you guys know, go and check out Max, good friend of mine. He does great content on his channel, and has helped me quite a bit since I started with some good tips and advice. And one of the best YouTubers I've found up to now, guys. Most YouTubers are just out for what they can get, as far as that from what I've learned. But Max It Football, really nice guy, does try to help other YouTubers. And yeah, like I say, what I would call a team player. So yeah, go and check him out. But yeah, good to see you, mate. I'll have to try and catch up with you soon, mate. Want to get you on the channel so we can arrange when you've got a bit of time free, and we can have a catch up and hopefully do a stream together, and I can pick your brains and get your thoughts on some of the developments in football since we last got together on the channel. And also, yeah, Max It Football, big Manchester City fan as well. So yeah. Oh, Escaldes coming forward now down the middle as they manage to get a shot off there, but it's deflected behind, and that will be a corner on this near side. But Hibs not having it all their own way at the minute, as we're approaching 13 minutes gone. But yeah, thanks for that, Max. Good to see you, mate. Max also saying these leagues started already. Yes, mate. Yeah, I know. It doesn't take long before we're back underway, does it, mate? But yeah, the Europa League and Conference League already into the second qualifying round, mate. So yeah, as you know, the summer break's not very long, is it, mate? It's always very short. Seems long when it's coming to the end of the season, but it never is it? Before we know it, we're back into qualifying rounds and early stages of cup competitions and stuff like that. So, yeah, just an indication, mate, that the season's upon us, not long to go now. But thanks for that, We Max It Football Top Man. Monaco Edit saying hate the way Nye is always not shown on TV. I always watch my team Crusaders by the ticker. What's the ticker? What's the ticker, mate? What? I've never heard of that before. What's the ticker? But yeah, I can understand that, mate. Hopefully we'll get to give Northern Ireland football some coverage at some point on the channel. But as I say, mate, I got to do some learning. And the only reason I haven't covered it up to now is because I've had working on the own on the channel, got quite a lot going on at the minute, just trying to keep up with English and Scottish football. But at some point, I do want to try and start involving Northern Irish football as well. So I will get to it, mate. Just bear with me for the moment. As I say, working on the channel on my own, it's a lot to do. Escaldes now coming forward down this near side as they come to the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. And they've scored. Hibs getting themselves in all sorts of trouble there at the back. Well, that's a big shock. Hibs almost scored an own goal before the goalkeeper actually managed to block it, and the ricochet came back out straight into the path of an Escaldes player, and he just tapped it into the back of the net at that far post. But yeah, Hibs causing themselves their own problems at the moment. Goalkeeper can't do it all on his own. So, yeah, thanks for that, Monaco Edits. As I say, mate, we will cover it at some point. Paul McGurk, how's it going, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Good to see you. Paul saying, come on, the Hibbies, Edinburgh, green and white. Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for that. Paul, good to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show and welcome to Football Fan Den. Yes, mate, I am rooting for Hibs. Playing in Europe, I always get behind all UK clubs when it comes to European football. So, yeah, hopefully Hibs will come out on top over the two legs. But at the moment, they find themselves 1-0 down as they play the ball out to this near side from the kickoff. Now a ball over the top, and it's a poor one as it goes straight to the Escaldes goalkeeper. But yeah, thanks for that, Paul. Yeah, let's hope Hibs can get a win, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And yeah, fingers crossed. Monaco Edits saying, I will sub for WeMax Football. Nice one, Monaco Edits. I'm sure he will massively appreciate that. Always happy to get more subscribers and grow the audience. So yeah, top man, Monaco Edits. As I say, guys, I try not to recommend bad YouTubers to you guys. You're the Fandom community. You're part of the Fandom project. So obviously, I want to recommend good YouTubers to you, not bad ones. But yeah, WeMax is a good YouTuber. So thanks for that, Monaco Edits, top man. As I say, hopefully you will like some of the content that he does on his channel. WeMax Football saying, I am tired. The women's football is very good and a lot of work. Now I'm with the kids. I know, mate. I've been trying to catch some of it myself, but I keep working through. I've managed to catch some at the weekend, but through the week, I'm having a lot of trouble trying to catch it. The same problem, mate. Partly because of being at work early in the morning. As you know, I try to get my work done early in the morning so I can have the rest of the day to try and work on Fandom if there's any games and any content I can make. But also with UK clubs playing out in America as well with the later kickoffs, it's been very, very difficult to try and do it. And I haven't managed to catch as many of the ladies' games as I would have liked. But yeah, hopefully I'll catch a couple more. But yeah, I've seen you doing quite a few of them, mate. Like I said, I've been having a lot more trouble doing them because I work in the morning. I always go to work. That's the way I do things. Get the work done early in the morning, frees up the rest of the day so that I can hopefully do some streams later after I finish work. Hibs losing the possession midway inside the Escaldes half there as Escaldes play it forward, but Hibs have won it back now as they come forward down this near side, but poor pass and the ball has gone out of play. So that will be a throw into Escaldes. But yeah, keep at it, mate. Keep at it. See, your channel is booming now. You're doing really well with it. So give yourself a pat on the back, mate. Doing great stuff. We Max It Football also say, Monaco Edits, bless up. How are you doing? Nice one, mate. Yeah. So yeah, as you will find, Monaco Edits, like I say, JD, good YouTuber, and I get on with him most of the time, and like I say, the only YouTuber I've found at the minute that's actually got a team mentality. Most other YouTubers just out for themselves, and I'm not saying that to be nasty. I'm saying that because I'm honest. I want other YouTubers to work with, but good YouTubers. So yeah, ball played down that far side now by Hibs as Escaldes challenge for it. I'm not sure if I'm saying their name correctly, but if I'm not, apologies. As it forces Hibs to come back inside now, enjoying a good spell of possession here at the moment inside Escaldes' half as they knock the ball out again to that far side. Challenge comes in and the referee blows the whistle as the foul is committed. So that's going to be a free kick to Hibs on that far side, probably about 10 yards from the corner flag. So good opportunity for a cross into the box. So nice one, Max. Monaco Edit saying, good, mate. Awesome. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Thank you for that. And Monaco Edit's also saying the ticker is like a thing where it shows where they passed the ball. Ah, right. Yes, I know what you mean now. I've just never heard it called that before. But yeah, thanks for that, mate. Yeah, so like, yeah, I've used it on the channel before on previous shows, I think, but it's not available for all games, unfortunately. But yeah, I know what you mean now. Thanks for taking the time to explain that, mate. So the ball's gone behind there as we got a free kick. I should have said a goal kick for Escaldes. Good few Hibs fans have travelled out there, guys. It's just shown the stand. So good amount of Hibs fans travelled out there to Andorra. As Escaldes now just knocking the ball about on the halfway line. Stevie's saying, please hit the like button. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Cheers, Stevie. Yeah, guys, come on, please hit that like button. It doesn't cost you nothing. And it's just your little way of just saying, you know, appreciate me making the effort to stream the game for your club. And it's always appreciated, guys. Always appreciated. And if you've already hit it, thank you very much. So goalkeeper now kicking the ball out to that far side as Hibs move up the field. And actually now Escaldes press the ball on that far side, which forces Hibs back into their own half. As they switch the play out to this near side now. And a long ball up the field trying to get in behind. As Hibs, he couldn't keep it in and it's just gone out of play. So that will be a goal kick to Escaldes. So, yeah, nice one, Stevie. Appreciate that, mate. So, goal kick here now for Escaldes. This where they're playing this game, guys. Absolutely beautiful place where they're playing it. Set between two mountains on either side of the pitch. So, really unique football ground. Only a small stadium, only very small, but a beautiful setting, guys. Really beautiful place where this club is situated in Andorra, surrounded by really high peaking mountains. So ball's gone out on that far side for a throw-in to Escaldes. I think Escaldes or Escaldes. I'm not sure how we're pronouncing it. Frustrating. So Hibs now knocking the ball out to this near side as they play a ball long down that far side, but it's a poor one and it's gone out for a throw in to Escaldes. midway inside their own half of the field. So nice one, Stevie. Yeah, guys, please do hit that like button. Would be appreciated. We Max It Football saying, yes, the time is bad because it's in Australia, but I must cover it because that's what the fan base wants, and I've got the time. I'm on holiday, right? Fair enough. Yes, fair enough, mate. Yeah, I've managed to catch the England ladies. Obviously, from a UK perspective, there's only England ladies involved in it. Disappointingly, that Scotland's ladies didn't make it, and neither did Wales or Northern Ireland ladies. But yeah, as you know, mate, I tried to cover as much of it as possible. But with so many UK clubs playing pre-season friendlies and stuff like that as well at the minute, if I do miss it because I'm working, I'm able to at least pick up some club football from pre-season. But yeah, probably become more important for me in the future, mate. But as you know, at the minute, I've got a lot more work to do to progress fandom. I think you've been working on your channel a lot longer than I have, so obviously you're a lot further ahead. But doing great stuff, mate. Doing great stuff. And yeah, hopefully your audience appreciate the effort, mate. I know how much work goes into building the channel, so yeah, hopefully they appreciate your efforts, tiring yourself out. I've been doing a lot of that myself, the same, mate. I had a really, really long day yesterday. I actually did a double shift yesterday at work to make myself available for last night's late night games in America. So yeah. So I know the feeling, mate. Know the feeling. Been doing some of the same myself, but in reverse, more to try and catch some of the club football over there in America. So Hibs just knocking it about at the minute on the halfway line. But keep at it, mate. You're doing great stuff with your channel. And you know, you have my support as and when ever I can come and drop in. So Hibs coming down that far side now as Escaldes challenge for the ball. They win it back now as they come racing down that far side into the Hibs half of the field. But then again, the ball knocked out of play just in front of the Hibs dugout on that far side of the pitch. Mini Mo, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Mini Mo saying, afternoon, guys. I didn't know you were covering the game. Come on, Hibbies. Yep, absolutely. We're right behind the Hibs minute. As you know, I try to catch as many games as I possibly can for UK clubs. And when UK clubs playing in Europe, I always try to catch as many of the games as possible. Love watching UK clubs in Europe. So, yeah, I'm right behind Hibs tonight, mate. And hopefully you guys get a positive result. Would love to see Hibs into the group stages of this competition this season. So, yeah, thank you very much, Minnie. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing okay. Apologies, I had to cut the stream short the other day when you dropped in. I'd been at it all day. I was really tired, and I'd stayed on an extra half an hour after the game. Yeah, I was just feeling it. So yeah, apologies about that the other day, Minnie. But good to see you, and let's hope Hibs can get a positive result in this one. At the moment, they're 1-0 down, but plenty of time to get themselves back into it, and obviously the second leg to come as well. So Hibs have won a free kick in the centre circle, just inside their own half, as they play it out wide to that far side now. Coming back inside under pressure from Escaldes, now playing it out to this near side as they chip the ball into the middle, and another strong challenge comes in as the ball is played back to the halfway line. Hibs switching the play from left to right, trying to stretch Escaldes as they come forward down that far side now, trying to get in behind the defence of Escaldes, but they do just enough and knock the ball out to that far side as it goes out for a throw-in. Now Hibs with the throw-in taken and a long ball over the top, but this time not the greatest ball over the top, and it's a bit too much pace on it as it goes behind for a goal kick. So, yeah, always a pleasure to see you a minute. Let's hope Hibs can get a good result. Let us know if you've got a score prediction as well, Minute. Obviously, unfortunately, 1-0 down at the moment, but we're only just coming up to half an hour into the game, so still over an hour for Hibs to get themselves on the score sheet. Ball played back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it long up to the halfway line as Hibs pick up the possession now. Escaldes challenging for it on that far side as just keeping the ball in, but Hibs under pressure as eventually the Hibs player on that far side is fouled and the referee blows for a free kick. Apologies, guys. This stadium's so small, the camera angles are really low on the ground, so it's not high like over the pitch where you can, where it makes it a little bit easier to identify players. So we're actually seeing it from a side angle here. So players on the far side of the pitch, a bit more difficult to identify. So keep it simple as Hibs now playing the ball down the centre of the park, back towards centre-backs as they knock it back out to that far side. Escaldes doing quite well at the moment, pressing the ball, making life difficult for Hibs. But Hibs still managing to keep possession as they come forward now towards the edge of the box. And attempted cross is blocked off and that goes behind. So that's going to be a corner to Hibs on the far side of the pitch. Monaco Edit saying hi, Minnie. Oh, hello, Minnie. Mo. Nice one, Monaco Edit's top man. I'm loving the positivity, mate. And Minnie showing that same consideration. Top stuff, Minnie. Also saying hi, me. Awesome. I like that. It's different. Hibs now with the corner as it's knocked out to this near side, but they pick it up again. Another cross comes in, deflected away. As Hibs pick it up further up the field, now coming forward again down that far side. As Escaldes challenge for the ball, winning it back. And now Hibs with the possession on that far side still. As trying to work an angle for a cross or a good cross, but Escaldes doing quite well at the moment, defending the ball. Maybe Hibs need to switch it out to this near side because they keep trying down that far side of the pitch, but only having limited success as far as getting into the box. Now they've switched the play out to this near side as Escaldes shift players across, forcing Hibs to play it back to the centre-backs. And now back out to that far side as they come again, looking for an opportunity to get a cross in as they managed to work through that press, attempted cross, but it's blocked off. Hibs managed to pick up the pieces and another attempted cross that's blocked off. And now the linesman's put his flag up on that far side. So, yeah, Escaldes making the box quite congested, making life difficult for Hibs at the moment. So, yeah. Minnie also saying, what are the goals? What was the goal like, Gaz? It was a counter-attack goal, really, I would say. Hibs had the momentum. Escaldes won the ball back, quickly nipped down, moved the ball down this near side, got across into the box. The Hibs actually knocked it towards goal themselves, so it was almost an own goal. The goalkeeper initially saved that. Then another shot come in, initially saved that on, but eventually at the back post, as the ball ricocheted off him on the second attempt, or the second shot, should I say, it fell right into the path of an Escaldes player on that far post, and he was just able to tap it in. So, yeah, no fault to the keeper. Absolutely, he did the best he could to keep it out. But, yeah, I would say if there's any criticism, Minnie, I would say it's probably the Hibs defenders that need a little bit of criticism for not marking better. but we have to give them some. We have to cut them some slack. It is the first game of the season, first competitive game of the season. So yeah, plenty of time to put it right. And we've got Hibs player down in the centre circle at the moment, right in the middle of the pitch, receiving treatment as a clash of heads. Let's hope that's not going to be too serious. Just the medical staff giving him treatment at the minute. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that's not too serious, guys. Always got to be cautious when it's a clash of heads. Are you still at work, Minnie? Well, if you are, mate, I'll do my best to keep you informed as best possible. This is not looking good, guys. This is not looking good at all. Mihalo. Mihalo Milutinovic. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Mihalo, apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, but welcome to Football Fan Den and welcome to the show. Good to see you, mate. How are you doing? Are you a Hibs fan or are you just watching out of interest, listening in out of interest, mate? Let us know what club you support. Would be good to hear from you. But yeah, welcome to the show. The player is sitting up now, guys, but it's not looking good as they've put an oxygen mask on him. So hopefully it's not going to be too serious. But as I say, at the minute, it doesn't look good. Let's hope it just knocked the wind out of him initially and it was just the initial shock of the challenge. So, yeah, player back to his feet now. It was Hanlon, the player there. Yeah, he must have had a nosebleed as well. He's got his nose all bunged up with tissue. So, yeah, he's obviously felt the impact of that clash of heads. But yeah, for momentarily, guys, they put an oxygen mask on him, so it was looking very worrying. But he's back to his feet now. The mask is off, and he's just got tissue shoved up his nose. So obviously, he must have had a bit of a nosebleed as well. I don't know if he's going to continue. Hopefully, he will be able to continue. But at the moment, he's gone off the pitch as we get the game back underway. Escaldes knocking it back to their centre backs. But yeah, Mahalo, as I say, mate, welcome to Football Fan Den. Great to have you with us. And yeah, love to know what club you support. Monica Edit saying, I love Braga's stadium. Have you seen it, guys? Yes, I think I have. Yeah, I'm trying to picture it now. I've not seen it for a while, but yeah, they've got a nice stadium as well, haven't they? There's some nice grounds about, mate. I've got to be honest. One ground that I hope to visit one day is that one up in Scotland. There's one up in Scotland. It's only a small ground, but it's like right next to the sea, and it looks absolutely stunning. Absolutely in a really picturesque place. So I'd really love to go up and see that stadium one day. Hopefully, we'll do. But yeah, there's some beautiful grounds, isn't there, mate, around Europe. Got to say that as. But yeah, I'm trying to picture it now, Braga's stadium. But yeah, I'm vaguely remember. I think I might be getting confused because there's quite a few nice grounds in that part of the world, isn't there? In nice picturesque places. But yeah, I'm picturing it. I think I might be getting confused with another club here in my head. But yeah, I'll have to look that one up later to remind myself. But I have seen it. It's not coming to mind. I might be getting confused with another stadium or another club's ground. But yeah, I'll have to remind myself of that one. But I have seen it. I can't picture it in the top of my head. But yeah, it does stick in my head that that's also a beautiful stadium as well in a good spot. So Hibs challenging for the ball in the middle at the moment as the referee blows for a foul midway inside Hibs' half of the field. So free kick to Hibs. Monaco Edit saying hi, Mala, hey, Mahela. Nice one, Monaco, it's loving the positivity from you, mate. Top man. Absolutely class. Thank you, mate. Hibs now coming forward down this near side as they just keep the ball in. Now crossing it into the box. Can they get the shot off? And do. Oh, and they just intercepted by the Escaldes defenders as they clear their lines, knocking it up the field. But Hibs pick up the possession again as they knock it back out to this near side. Now cross comes in. It's blocked off. But now another cross comes in and that one's blocked off and again cleared up the field as Hibs pick it up and knock it back to the halfway line. We Max It Football saying Ireland is in and English as well. It's not, mate. Ireland's its own country. Northern Ireland is part of the UK, but Ireland is actually its own country, mate. It's independent of the UK. That's why it's still part of the Euro. So yeah, Ireland not technically part of the UK, but that doesn't mean to say we don't want Ireland to do well. We do want Ireland to do well. I do love Ireland. It's a beautiful country. Been over there, and it's a beautiful country. And the people, the majority of the people, really nice. I'll never forget. I had fantastic memories of Ireland when I was younger. Never forget a village staying up till the early hours of the morning to welcome us. Which I thought was a really, really nice thing to do. Hibs now receiving a yellow card for a challenge in the middle of the park. And it's, can't see the player there who it is, but he's not happy about it. To be fair, it's a 50-50 challenge. But yeah, the Escaldes player there going down to the ground, holding his ankle has helped the referee make the decision. But yeah, I'm happy to cover as many games in World Cups. I don't restrict myself just to UK football when it's World Cup tournaments. But yeah, like I say, we Max, I've just not been with my work commitments. I just haven't been able to do the morning kickoffs. I wanted to. I did a couple at the weekend and hopefully do a couple this weekend. But through the week, it's proving really difficult. Unfortunately, I've got to work to pay the bills, mate, as I'm sure you know just as well as I do about that. But yeah, you're right. Technically, it's part of the UK thing, but Ireland is actually its own independent country. It's only Northern Ireland that's part of the UK. But we still have a soft spot for our Irish neighbours, just on the edge of the boundaries of the UK, if you like. We Max It Football saying Ireland lost to Canada 2-1. I know, mate. Yeah, I did manage to catch the highlights. Disappointing for Ireland, but the experience hopefully will do them good and they can hopefully improve, learn from it, and it'll make them hungrier for future for future tournaments. But yeah, I think Ireland ladies should be proud of themselves for reaching the competition. And like I said, hopefully the experience helps them improve and develop and makes them hungry to do well in future competitions. Now the free kick taken by Escaldes as it's kicked long up towards the Hibs box, played out to this near side as Hibs pick up the possession now, playing it forward. And Escaldes now push back into their own half as Hibs come forward, but Hibs with some sloppy passing there as Escaldes win the possession. And now a challenge comes in from Hibs as Escaldes win a free kick just outside their own box out to this near side. So, yeah, disappointing for the Ireland ladies, as you say, mate. We Max It Football saying, yes, people will come along in... Yes, people will come along in time, but it takes a lot of work. Keep it up. Absolutely, yep. Thanks for that. We Max It Football, top man, yep. As I've seen all the work that you put in on your channel, mate. So, yep, that's inspiring to keep grinding away. And yeah, I'm very much aware. I've seen the amount of hours you put in the channel and yeah, on your channel. So, like I say, that kind of inspired me to work harder at my channel. So yeah, I will do, mate. I'll keep up the grind. Thank you very much. We Max It Football. Really appreciate the encouragement. Top man. Thank you, mate. Monaco Reddit saying thank you guys for always putting in that effort for us to listen to matches. Nice one, Monaco Reddit. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, mate. It means a lot to know you guys appreciate it. I'm still learning. I've got a lot to learn, and hopefully as I keep doing the channel, I'll keep getting better. And other content will be coming on the channel in time, guys. As I've explained, just doing a lot of match watch-alongs at the minute because it's the easiest way to help fans find us and get the Fan Den project kick-started. But as you guys have seen, I do try to do other bits. And as the channel grows and we get better and I get better and I get more confident, then I will be doing a lot more other stuff as well as match watch-alongs. But stepping stones at the minute. But yeah, Monaco Edits, top man, mate. That means a lot. Really does. Really do appreciate that, mate. It's nice to know you guys. I appreciate me knackering myself out some weeks to do the content to get on the channel. So yeah, really do appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Hibs now. Oh, they've got a great opportunity now as they finally got in behind. Can they get a good shot off? Oh, it's a poor effort there. Really timid. Why didn't he get more venom behind that shot or play it into a teammate? He had a teammate running onto that. Really disappointing there from Hibbies as it made it easy for the goalkeeper to make the save. Just not enough for venom behind that shot. As a bit of a tame shot, really, guys. So we're bang on 45 minutes now. I'm just waiting to find out how much added on time there's going to be. As it's currently Escaldes 1, Hibs 0. But I think Hibs definitely need the halftime team talk to get them kick-started. Enjoyed a good spell of possession in this first half, guys, but the end product hasn't been great. And obviously we can that part of the reason for that will be pre-season, the fact that players not still yet 100% match fit. And now Doyle getting a yellow card as he just shows a bit of frustration towards the referee there, as the Escaldes player challenging from the behind, and he felt that should have been a foul. The referee gave nothing, so he decided to give the referee a few verbals. And he got a yellow card for his selective speech, shall we say. Hibs now down that far side. So, yeah, top man, Monaco Edits. You're an absolute star, mate. Really nice that of you to say. So I'm not getting told how many minutes have been added on here, guys, but we're already a minute into added on time as Hibs build again from the back, pushing up towards the halfway line. Now the ball knocked out to that far side as they push forward, challenged by Escaldes as they win it back now midway inside their own half, leaving one of the Hibs players in a heap. And now the ball knocked forward and out to this near side as it goes out of play, and that will be a throw into Hibs midway inside their own half on this near side of the pitch. So Hibs now with a throw up towards the halfway line as Escaldes pick up the possession, but lose it just as quick as now Hibs play it back into the middle and a ball over the top, looking to try and get in behind Escaldes' defence, but the ball headed on to the goalkeeper, and that will relieve the pressure for the Andorra club. As the goalkeeper kicks it long now up into the Hibs half of the field, and bit too long as it goes back straight back to the goalkeeper. Monaco Edit saying, imagine Crusaders v Hibernian. Yeah, that'd be a cracker, mate. Absolutely cracking game. I'll tell you one that stuck in my head was it one of the Welsh clubs a few years back got drawn against Liverpool in a qualifying round, and that was a really good game. I know it made the club some money anyway, even though it was only qualifying round. But yeah, that would be an awesome game, mate. So goal kick now for Escaldes. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm yawning. Still feeling the effects of the late night last night. And Hibs got a free kick here as the referee blows for a foul. So now work the ball out to this near side, coming forward. As Escaldes shift players across to defend the ball, but Hibs keep possession as they forced to play it back inside. Now a challenge comes in again, and Hibs win another free kick, this time inside the Escaldes half of the field, probably about 5 or 6 yards from the halfway line, out to this near side. Levitt standing over the ball. So, yeah, thanks for that, Monaco. Minnie say, no probs, guys. Thank you, Minnie. Appreciate the understanding, mate. So, as I say, I always want to be positive with you guys, but some days I'm just get so tired after doing a lot of work and a lot of streams that I've got to just jump off because I don't want to, obviously, allow my tiredness to give me a negative mood. I always try to be positive. But as I'm sure you guys know, tiredness sometimes can work against you without you even realizing it. But yeah, top stuff, Minnie. Thank you very much for understanding that. Really appreciate it. That's why it makes me proud to be the host of Fanden and have top fans like you guys, part of the Fanden community. So yeah, nice 1 minute. It's ball kick long. I don't know how many minutes added on here, guys, but we're already on 5 minutes, into 5 minutes added on. And there we go. The referee has blown for the half time. So, yeah, must have been 5 minutes. So, at the halftime break, guys, it's Inter Escaldes 1, Hibernian 0. Work for Hibs to do in the second half. Team, probably a good time for a halftime break for the manager to try and get the Hibs players better organised and get them to realise their own potential. So, yeah, I'll come to this match stats in a moment, guys. Just let me catch up with a few of your messages. Minimo saying, has Stevie done a prediction? Gaz, just joking, Stevie. No, Stevie just back with me today, mate. Stevie's been off for the last few days. He's had some of his own problems or some of his own stuff to deal with. Not problems, but own personal things to deal with. So for the last couple of days, Stevie not been available. But yeah, he's back with us today. As we always appreciate Stevie's company and support and help in the background. But yeah, he's not giving a prediction, Minnie. I think just probably just feeling his way back into things today. Like I say, he's been busy the last couple of days with his own things. So yeah, it's good to have Stevie back with us. But I'm sure he'll give us some score predictions in the coming games, mate. And will be interesting. So yeah, nice 1 minute. Stevie saying, hi, Minnie, laugh out loud. I haven't. No, he's not. But Stevie's going to give us some controversial score predictions, I'm sure, as we now progress into the new season. I'm sure he'll like to at least chuck one in at some point just to create a bit of debate. So, yeah, we'll look forward to that one, won't we, guys? So, yeah, nice 1 minute. And Stevie, Ryan Clark, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the show, Ryan. Thank you very much for your company last night. Ryan stayed up for the first half of that game last night, as I did Manchester United taking on Real Madrid early hours of the morning. So, yeah, big shout out to Ryan Clark. Really appreciate you staying up last night and giving me some company in that first half, mate. So, top man, Ryan, just thought I'd give you a mention, mate. I do appreciate when you guys go that extra mile to try and show support to the channel and the project. So yeah, welcome to the show, Ryan. Hope you got a good night's sleep in the end. So yeah, top man, Ryan, thanks for that. Monaco Edit saying, any tips for how to grow YouTube channel, guys? Yeah, just keep working on it, mate. Get on the channel as much as you can. Post content as much as you can, because if you that's the best advice I could give you, because if you as I found, I've been working on YouTube now for 4 years. And the first 2 years I did a lot of learning, and I didn't realize that you can put content on and leave gaps, but the problem is if you leave gaps, you to attract more fans to it, you got to stay consistent because of the algorithm. YouTube has an algorithm, so if you don't post content regular, then you'll never get in the algorithm. So that's the first thing, that the most important thing any YouTuber can learn is that consistency, staying consistent on the channel helps you get more views, more noticed, and YouTube will obviously show your channel more to more potential viewers if you're being consistent. That's what the algorithm is. So yeah, that's the best advice I can give you, mate. Keep going, keep working. I didn't realize you were actually putting content on your channel, so when I get a chance I will have a look, mate. I will have a look. But yeah, like I say, best advice I could give you is just keep going, mate. Try and get content on as many days as possible. Monaco Edits saying hi, Ryan. Nice one, Monaco Edits. Loving the positivity from you today, mate. Top man. Absolutely class. Minimo saying Stevie with a thumbs up. Absolutely top stuff, Mini. Thank you for that, mate. Really appreciate it. So, Mini, what gives us a let us know if you're still there, Mini. Any players I should be looking out for in particular today on these in the Hibs team? What new players have you brought in that you think can help improve the team that I should be looking for to see if they're having a positive impact? Obviously, you guys know your own clubs better than me, so I'm always going to ask that kind of question to you guys. So yeah, Mini, if you could, mate, let me know if there's any new players I should be keeping an eye out here to take notice of how they're settling in. Minimo also saying, afternoon, Ryan, top stuff, Mini. As always, love the positivity from you guys. So, yeah, thank you, Mini. You're a star. Ryan saying, hey up, lads. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. You have to remember there's ladies in the chat as well, mate. Not all lads, but yeah, and I appreciate the gesture though, Ryan. Thanks for that, mate. So yeah, in future, mate, you have to put A up, lads and ladies, just in case we have any ladies in the chat, as we are Fanden UK, where we welcome all fans and we respect that male and female fans support football equally, and we're very much embracing of that. So yeah, good to let you know, guys. And might be of interest to Minnie as well. I think we did track another female football fan last night from America, a girl called Amy. She was quite active in one of the streams last night. Yeah, so hopefully we might see her again. So that's good. We want to attract both male and female guys. We're respectful. Equality is what Fanden is all about. We want all fans to feel part of Fanden if they love football. So yeah, nice one, Ryan. Like I say, mate, just remember in the future, lads and ladies would be better, mate, more appropriate. But thank you, Ryan, anyway. Appreciate the gesture, mate. Minnie Mouse saying, just watch the goal, Gaz. It was looking that's an emoji. It was honking. Sorry, honking. I wasn't even looking then. Honking. That's a good one. I've not heard that terminology for quite a while, Minnie. I have heard that before, but yeah, honking. That's quality. Minnie is just like me. She likes to chuck new words in that get a giggle. So yeah, loving that, Minnie. Absolutely. Honking. That's quality. I've not heard that word for ages. So yeah. That's a good way to describe it, Minnie. Minnie Mo saying the Arbroath ground, is it, Gaz? Yeah, I think it is, Minnie. Yeah, if I remember rightly, yeah, I think it's right by the sea, isn't it? Right at the side of the sea, and it looks beautiful, and a mountain right at the side of it. Yeah, really picturesque. I'd love to go and check that out. I love going to Scotland anyway. I love going up into the Highlands. It's so beautiful, absolutely beautiful up there in Scotland. some of the most picturesque countryside in the UK. Yes, we've got some nice parts in England, in the Lake District and stuff like that. But the Highlands is just special. It just really is special. If you guys never been up there, seriously, you put it on your bucket list. It's definitely worth a visit up there to Scotland. But yeah, I think it is Arbroath Stadium. Yeah, I didn't want to say it in case I was saying it wrong, but I think it is. Because as you know, if I said it was Arbroath and it wasn't, somebody would have come on and corrected me. So I thought, obviously, as you know, still getting to know a lot of Scottish clubs and the grounds that they play in. Some have stuck in my head quite clearly, but some I'm still a little bit muddled up about. So I didn't want to say it in case it was wrong. But yeah, I think it is Arbroath's ground. It's right by the sea. It's beautiful, absolutely picturesque. Yeah, I think you're probably right. It is probably Arbroath. I'll have to look it up later. But yeah, that's definitely somewhere I'm going to go and visit and hopefully get some good footage for the channel as well at some point. As I say, guys, in the future when we build Fanden, if it becomes successful, I will be coming around, hopefully. That is the plan in the long term. This is the long-term plan, to come round the UK and visit you guys at your own clubs, get some footage of your club, your team playing, your stadium, and hopefully some comments from you guys outside your own club's stadium. But like I say, that's a while off yet. But that is the long-term plan that I hope to work, that I'm working towards anyway. So yeah, thanks for that minute. Yeah, appreciate that, mate. I think it is Arbroath, but like I said, I'm still trying to learn about all the Scottish clubs and the grounds that they're playing. So I didn't want to quote and be incorrect. Ryan saying my granddad was Irishman. He was born in Cork City. Yeah, Cork, that's where Roy Keane comes from, isn't it, mate? Isn't Cork where Roy Keane was born? Yeah, and I think I've been through Cork when I was younger, but I was only a kid, so I can't remember. But yeah, I'm sure that's where Roy Keane comes from, innit, Ryan? But yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I like I say, Ireland is I say if Fanden becomes successful and we can, the first thing to do is involve Northern Ireland, because they are part of the UK. So once we get to them, we involve them and start to try and do some content for Northern Ireland at some point. So that's the priority. But eventually, if the channel is a success and fans want us to also cover Ireland's football as well, then we can do that as well. You know, but all I'm asking you guys to do is just, as I say, just bear with me for the moment. With me working on the channel the majority of the time, it's a lot to do, guys, a lot to do. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Ryan. Yeah, definitely can't wait to start involving a little bit of Northern Irish football, and so I can start learning about it as well. That'd be awesome. Monica Edit saying goodbye, guys. Great talking to you. Hope to catch up another time, mate. No worries, Monica Edit. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you dropping in today, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Look after yourself, stay safe, and yeah, I'll look forward to catching up with you again soon, mate. Please do hit that like button on your way out if you haven't already, but if you have, thank you, mate. Top man. But yeah, Monica Edits, thanks for that, mate. Look after yourself. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you again soon on another stream, mate. All the best. Milzard, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Milzard saying hi. How you doing, mate? I presume you fell asleep last night, because I know you said you were coming on that later stream, but I didn't see you, so I'm presuming you fell asleep. But no worries, Milzard. Appreciate you dropping in, and thank you very much for coming get involved in that midnight stream last night. Was appreciated. As you guys know, I've been doing some late night streams trying to attract some fans from America and Canada, because obviously it's better to do match watch alongs to attract fans from that part of the world when it's their daytime. It might be our nighttime, but it's their daytime over there, isn't it? So I've been making a special effort over the summer to try and catch some of these late night games, and some of you guys have been fantastic dropping in some support. So yeah, thank you very much, Milzard. Great to see you, mate, and hello to you as well, mate. Minimo saying afternoon, Milzard. Top stuff, Mini. Thanks for that, mate. So, guys, before I forget, just going to quickly go to the match stats. As the players just coming out. So just bear with me a second, guys. That was a quick half time. That went by rather quick, didn't it? Oh, we're not getting no stats here. We're not getting no stats. What's going on here? Right, we don't got no match stats, guys. Maybe it's because it's played in a slightly remote part of the world, but hopefully we might get them at the end of the game. So apologies there. No, the stats are not showing as they normally do. So apologies for that, guys. Let's see if I can get the match stats at the end of the game. Most of the time they're available, but occasionally on some streams they're not. So the players back out on the field, guys. We should be back underway in a moment. Don't forget, guys, please smash that like button. Would be really appreciated. And if you have already, thank you very much. Also, consider subscribing if you're new. I've got a lot of work to do with FanDen, so we're just getting started, really. We're 4 years old now, FanDen, guys. Officially this month. 4 years old. So Hibs getting us underway for the second half as they play the ball out to that far side from the kickoff. So Minnie, thank you for that, mate. Millsall saying, what score is it? Currently 1-0 to Escaldes. Unfortunately, mate. So thanks for that. And Minnie, quick to answer. Yep, nice one, Minnie. Getting beat 1-0, but hopefully Hibs will show their quality in this second half, mate. Fingers crossed. Stay positive. Still a whole second half and a second leg to come. So yeah, I think this Escaldes will get a bit of a surprise when they come to Edinburgh and see the sides, see Hibs' stadium. So long ball down the field from the goalkeeper as it's gone out of play, and that will be a goal kick now to Hibs. Millsard saying, oh no, come on Hibs. Absolutely top man. Top man, Millsard. Loving that, mate. Absolutely. Love you guys when you guys get behind UK clubs in Europe. I know they're not your own clubs and we love the rivalry and the banter, but when it comes to European football, guys, we should always want UK clubs to do well. Brings more success to UK football, highlights how good we are at football, highlights that we gave the football to the world. And it also brings in extra revenue into English and Scottish and Northern Irish football, as well as Welsh football, because obviously we have to remember that the Welsh clubs and the Northern Irish clubs also qualify for this competition. So any extra revenue they can earn from it is a good thing. So yeah, Hibs just knocking it about at the moment inside their own half. But yeah, top man, Millsard. Ryan saying, hey up, Millsard. How is EFL? Hope you're being good to Wigan. Yeah, I think Wigan could have a much better season this season. Was as much as they might be my club's local rivals, I did feel I'm not a hateful fan, guys, and I did feel for Wigan fans last season with the problems with the owner and stuff. At the end of the day, we just want to enjoy the game. We want to enjoy our clubs playing football. So when we got owners that are doing things like what the Wigan owner were doing last season, it's just an unnecessary distraction, and it's completely unfair to loyal fans that just want to enjoy the beautiful game and getting behind their own club. Hibs now with a free kick on that far side. It's kicked long into the box and headed behind. That's going to be a corner to Hibs on this near side. But yeah, thanks for that, Ryan. Hopefully Wigan will have a much better season this season. So yeah. Oh, it's not a corner. It's a throw-in. How is that a throw-in? That went behind. So throw-in here for Hibs. Long throw into the box. It's deep as it's eventually knocked out to that far side. And now Escaldes tried to relieve the pressure, but Hibs regained possession on that far side as they now come forward. Another cross comes into the box, headed away by Escaldes. And now Hibs pick it up outside the box, chipping it forward, and the goalkeeper manages to gather that, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Escaldes. Minimo saying they need me giving them the Fergie hairdryer, the Fergie hairdryer at half time, guys. Yeah. I know that feeling, Minute. I'm sure we've all had that feeling where we've wanted to go into our own club's dressing room at half time and give the lads a kick up the backside. So yeah, thanks for that, Minute. Great comments, sometimes from you, mate. Great comments. I love some of your comments. You always make me chuckle. So we've got a free kick now for a foul just inside Hibs half of the field for Escaldes. This is probably about 45 yards from goal, quite far out. Ball chipped forward now into the box as it's knocked away, and eventually the ball goes out behind for a goal kick to Hibs. So yeah, thanks for that, Minute. As always, mate. You was great, good at putting comments in and make me have a little chuckle. I love that. Millsard saying, yeah, we did an open training session earlier, and I got 22 picks, all with the players. Right, awesome. Get them on your channel, Millsard. Get them on your channel, mate. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, you get them on your channel. I bet you get quite a few views on that, mate. So, yeah, awesome. I hope you enjoyed the day as well, mate. Absolutely quality, that. Good on Wigan for holding the open day. Ryan saying, that's good, Millsard. Absolutely, yeah. Nice one, Ryan. Well said, mate. Ball's gone out on that far side for a corner to Hibs now. Corner comes in. It's headed down by Hibs as Escaldes pick up the possession and knock it back out of play on that far side. And I think it just took a deflection off the Hibs player there as well. So, yeah. So, goal kick now for Escaldes. So, nice one, Ryan. Millsard saying, yeah, absolutely. Top stuff, guys. Stevie saying, do I get a clean slate for this season, Mini? Yeah. So Hibs now with the ball on that far side. Oh, long crossfield ball out to this near side. Nice vision there by Hibs, seeing space. As I think, I'm not sure if that went out of play, but no flag. As Escaldes win it back now, coming charging forward. Space to run into as Hibs just backtracking at the moment. As Escaldes work the ball out to that far side. Cross comes into the box and it's headed behind. And that will be a corner to Escaldes on that far side. But yeah, Hibs getting themselves in a bit of bother here on this near side. I like the vision. Long crossfield pass. There was space on this near side. But the Hibs player that intercepted the ball struggled to get it under control. And by the time he did, the Escaldes player had closed the space and challenged for the ball to win it. So corner on that far side for Escaldes. Now corner comes in. It's low towards the near post as Hibs pick it up. Now trying to relieve the pressure, knocking it out wide to that far side as it's just takes a deflection and goes out for a throw into Hibs. So yeah, that yep, I like that, Stevie. Ryan saying before second half, fall asleep, laugh out loud. Big G. No worries, Ryan. Thank you, mate. Thank you as always, mate. Really appreciate all the support you can get. You come and give. But yeah, if you're tired, mate, go and get some rest. No worries. Thank you very much, Ryan. And yeah, massive respect to you, mate. Amazing support from Ryan in the last few days. Millsard saying, laugh out. I think that's for the comment from Stevie. Minnie saying, Stevie, you're my favourite. So yes, clean slate, my friend. I love that, Minnie. Top stuff. So Hibs now with a free kick on that far side. Really good position, this actually. So cross comes into the box, headed away by Escaldes, but it not quite away as Hibs pick up the pieces in the box, but just didn't manage to get an accurate shot. And now Escaldes regain possession as they come racing forward to the halfway line, out to this near side. Now coming back inside under pressure from Hibs as the referee eventually blows for a foul. I don't know what the Hibs player was thinking there. He was more interested in grabbing the player than trying to get the ball. But yeah, Doyle not having the best of games at the minute. He's already been booked. And doing stuff like that, grabbing older players' shirts and arms, is only going to grab the attention's referee even more. So he's living a little bit dangerously there. Last thing we want is Hibs going down to 10 men. So free kick taken as it's chipped into the box, headed on, but eventually the goalkeeper manages to gather the ball, and now we've got an Escaldes player down in the box. So yeah, Stevie said, love it. Cheers, Minnie. Absolutely nice one, Stevie. Top stuff, guys. Absolutely top stuff. Ryan saying, sorry, ladies. Forgot about you. You ladies. Nice one, Ryan. No worries, mate. No worries. Easy done. Easy done. But yeah. Thank you for that, Ryan. Appreciate you acknowledging that. Top man. Ball on this near side for Hibs as they attempt to get a cross in. And it's knocked away from the deflection. Escaldes playing the ball up the field now as Hibs challenge for it, and Escaldes win a foul midway inside midway inside their own half of the field. So 56 minutes gone, guys. Free kick taken, long ball up towards the edge of the Hibs box, but lines was flagged there for offside, so that will be a free kick to Hibs as the goalkeeper comes out to take it. So yeah, nice one, Ryan. Minimo saying, Gaz, number 19 and 16 for Hibs are the new signings. Top stuff, Mini. Thanks for that, mate. I'll try and keep an eye out from number 19 and 6. Cool. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you for the info, Minute. So now Hibs coming forward down that far side as Escaldes challenge for the ball, winning it back now, playing it straight down the middle as Hibs attempt to challenge for the ball, but unable to get it as into Escaldes now playing it back to the halfway line and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. So Escaldes, another strong challenge comes in as they play it out to this near side, and the ball goes out of play for a throw in. Yeah, he's made a meal of that. Luckily, the referee seen it. One of the Inter Escaldo players there trying to make the most of that challenge. Oh, it's minimal contact now. We see it. Do you know what is it with players trying to cheat to get an advantage? I find it so annoying. It's just bad, isn't it? Because when there is a real foul, then sometimes the referee's not going to always believe them for trying to fake fouls. So Hibs now coming forward down that far side as Escaldo have managed to win it back. Now trying to hit Hibs on the counter attack as they come racing forward down that far side. Challenged by Hibs as the ball eventually goes out, but Escaldo have managed to push up the field into the Hibs half. So, yeah, top stuff, Mini. Thanks for that, mate. Very helpful, that. Difficult to notice any players the way this camera angle is, though, guys, because it's like I say, it's right. It's like they've got it at pitch level. And obviously, over the last 12 months, I've got used to seeing a lot of games higher up where the cameras are higher up, so you get to see the whole movement of the team better. And it's a little bit easier to identify players as well. So Hibs now build from the back as they push forward up to the halfway line. Now knocking the ball out to that far side as they come into a scat. Right now, Hibs have got to change tactic here, because now that's several times that they've tried to come forward down that far side and either lost possession or almost lost possession. Got to be a bit more expressive in how they play, not be so predictably one-dimensional, because they're going again now down that far side. This time they do get across into the box, but no Hibs player there to receive it as the ball comes out to this near side, now crossed back into the box as Inter Escaldo knocked the ball away, and it goes out to this near side for a throw-in. Hibs about to make a change here. Sorry, guys. Like I say, late night last night. So, yeah. Come on, tell us the players' names who's just been changed. We just had a sub, but no names coming up on the screen to tell us who it was, and it didn't even show us. So Hibs take the throw-in as it's knocked out again on this near side. Ball comes in to the box from the throw-in, headed away again out to this near side as it goes back out of play for another throw into Hibs, but further up the field as they now take it quickly, throwing it back to the halfway line. Come on, Hibs. Ball crossed into the box as it's headed on, and it's a poor one again. Goes behind for a goal kick to Inter Escaldo. Well, I think the noticeable thing at the moment, guys, is that Hibs not looking amazingly match sharp at the moment. Maybe, as we know, that's one of the downsides to having these early qualifiers rounds. If is there enough? The question has got to be asked: is there enough preparation time to get players match fit? Throwing for Inter Escaldo on the halfway line on the far side of the pitch. I think it's pronounced Escaldes. Hibs winning a free kick here in the centre circle. Oh, what are they doing? They've knocked it out to this near side again with too much fenning on the ball, and Hibs unable to keep it in, and it goes out of play for throwing to Inter Escaldo. So nice one, Minute. Milzard saying, hey up, ladies and lads. Nice one, Milzard. Top stuff. You guys clocking onto that quickly. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Top stuff. Nice one, Millsard, top man. Ryan saying this is better than watching Emmerdale and Coronation Street laugh out loud. I know, I've got to agree with you there, mate. I've got to agree with you there. Absolutely. Although it's a bit too early for them anyway, isn't it? Are we not on home and away and neighbours time at the minute? But yeah, I like your thinking there, Ryan. So Hibs now playing out from the back. And yeah, Millsard in agreement with that. Absolutely. Oh, ball again knocked out on this day side for another throw. And we're just having a concession. We're having a plethora of throw-ins at the moment. So Hibs with a throw-in now deep inside Escaldes' half as they take it short. Now coming towards the byline. Can they get the cross in? But no. Real Escaldes defender comes across, gets the challenges in, knocks the ball out of play. So Mini saying second half, come on, Hibbies, absolutely Mini, yep. Top stuff Mini, and Millsard saying the same, come on Hibs. Awesome guys, absolutely, yep. We definitely want Hibs to get a good result in this one. Throwing comes in as it's headed behind, and that will be a corner to Hibs on this near side. Minimo said, if only we had a decent striker, Gaz. Yeah, do you know what, Minnie? That's probably the most noticeable thing. Yeah, just that killer instinct when the ball's played forward. Corner comes in now. Deep, headed towards goal, and just goes wide of that far post. But I think Mini Hibs will put in a much better performance than this when it goes to Easter Road, won't it? So yeah, but you're right, Mini. It is noticeable that Hibs just the team overall not too bad. Just like you said, lacking that firepower. I don't understand. What I don't understand, Mini, is the club struggling for strikers because of the cost of wages and obviously demand for decent strikers these days. I don't understand why a club like Hibs don't embrace development of young strikers, make a special effort to actually try and develop young strikers, because that way you guys can get the best, get some good, hopefully some good players. And a young lad, young lad, 18, 19, he might not be a Haaland. Obviously, not going to be as top quality striker like Haaland. But the good thing about a young 18, 19-year-old lad is he's going to run forever, isn't he? He's got the legs. He's young. He's got the legs to run for 2 games back to back, if you ask me. So yeah. But thanks for that, Minnie. That's a great point. Millsard also saying, Gaz, earlier the players was chucking signed balls in crowd, and I caught one. Awesome, mate. Who is it signed by? Or is it signed by the whole team, or just one player? But yeah, that's awesome. Massive respect to Wigan for that. Yeah, definitely. More clubs should do that. So we've got a free kick here for Hibs in a dangerous position. Very central. Very central. Ball crossed into the box. Knocked away out to that far side as Hibs pick up the possession. Now the ball chipped out again to that far side, but it's a poor one. And it goes out of play. And that will be a throw into Escaldes. about 15 yards from the corner flag on that far side. But yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm absolutely massive respect to Wigan for doing that. Absolutely. Bolton haven't done nothing like that this season that I'm aware of. All Bolton have done is put the ticket prices up, which I'm absolutely fuming about. Absolutely fuming about. The new owners have seen that the demand has gone up for season tickets, and they tried to justify it now, saying that, oh, it's a business, we've got to make money. So they've slapped an extra £5 on the cost of tickets prices, which is an absolute rip-off at League One level. Did he realise they're at League One level, that we're at League One level? No player. I do not agree with any club charging over £20 a ticket at League One level. I don't care what club you are. There is no justification for charging more than £20 a ticket at League One level. If you want to charge more, then give the fans something to shout about and get promoted to Championship or Premier League. And then you can justify charging the higher ticket prices. So, yeah, disgusted with my club with the ticket prices this season. Absolutely disgusted. And I will call them out. Might be my club, but I'm not going to let some mercenary businessman just come in and milk the club for every penny they can and expect Bolton fans to just keep stum about it. Most of our Bolton fans just accepting it because they're glad that club's been saved. And so am I. I'm glad the club's been saved, but I'm not glad it's been saved if our new owners are just out for how much money they can make out of it. So Hibs with a corner on that far side. But that's a debate for another day anyway. Let's concentrate on Hibs for now. Cross comes in from the corner, headed away out to this near side as the referee blows the whistle for offside there. Not sure he can get an offside from that angle, but I think it's actually for a foul actually in the box. So Inter Escaldes with the goal kick now. So, yeah, thanks for that, Milzard. Awesome. Massive respect to Wigan. Stevie's saying that's awesome, Milzard. It is, Stevie. Absolutely. Oh! Long ball up the field. And Escaldes have got in. And they've scored. Second goal for Escaldes coming through mistakes from Hibernian's defence. Sorry, guys. Just had to see the replay there. Just took my eye off the screen for a second. Just a long ball over the top. And, the goalkeeper fumbled the shot. Escaldes there with a cross up the field out to that far side. The initial shot was saved, but the goalkeeper spilled it, and when he spilled it, it went straight into the path of an on-running Escaldes player, and he's ended up tapping it in the back of the net. So this is not good for Hibs, not a good start to their European campaign. 71, just coming up to 72 minutes gone, guys, and it's Inter Escaldes 2, Hibernian 0. Really, really disappointing that for Hibs fans, and for me as well. I was really hoping Hibs would go for it in this competition this year. So yeah, thanks, Stevie. Milzard saying yeah, absolutely. So Hibs get us back underway. Ryan Clark saying can't wait for Barnsley take over Wigan next season. Well, it's going to be an interesting season in League One, isn't it, mate? Absolutely, really competitive. Plenty of clubs with fans that know each other well. So, yeah, it's going to be good, Ryan. Hopefully we'll enjoy some interesting debate about League One when the season gets underway and we start seeing our clubs playing each other. Hibs now with a cross from that far side, and yet again, a bit too much on that, and it's gone behind for a goal kick to Real Escaldes. Why do I keep calling Real? It's Inter Escaldes. So yeah, Millsard saying same. So top stuff, guys. Ryan saying Wigan this singing. Not No offence, Ryan, but considering your banter rate recently, mate, and how poor your banter's been, no criticism. You want to have a look, criticise yourself. If you can't criticise yourself, don't criticise other people. Because no offence, mate. As I say, I don't mean this to be offensive. I just believe in being honest. Some of your banter has been really poor. A man that comes on bragging about his club winning a playoff game, but then failed to get through the playoffs and qualify, and you're ripping Wigan fans. Barnsley fans coming outside the Bolton Stadium, ripping Bolton fans for the lack of atmosphere. And then when they played at Barnsley, there was another lack of atmosphere. So, kettle calling pot, mate. Quite unusual fans, you Barnsley fans. You like to criticise other people, other clubs and their fans, but don't look at your own club's faults. And I think when you've got the humbleness to actually look at your own club's faults, then people might take your criticism more seriously. Millsard saying signed by Tom Watson, new goalie. Awesome. Awesome, Millsard. Yep, that's top stuff, mate. You can shame somebody weren't there to film it for you, weren't they, while it was being thrown to you? That would have been a good shot on your channel, wouldn't it? So Hibs now with the possession on the halfway line. Minnie is saying very poor from Hibs. Yes, it is at the moment, mate. But with that second leg to come, hopefully Hibs will get their act together and put in a much improved performance. If anything, Minnie, I've got to say the two goals that have come more so from Hibs making mistakes. Hibs now with a cross into the box, headed towards goal. Goalkeeper makes the save, and I'm not sure if that went behind for a corner, but that's Hibs' best opportunity so far. Beautiful cross into the box, headed straight towards goal, but the goalkeeper making a fantastic save. And now he needs treatment. So the goalkeeper receiving treatment. Yeah, it will be a Hibs corner on this near side. So yeah, I mean, disappointing so far, mate. Fingers crossed it gets better. Hibs could really do with pulling one back because a 2-0 defeat, 2-1 defeat is easy for Hibs to turn around back in Edinburgh. And let's hope that's how the game will end, at least to give that away goal. So yeah, Ryan saying same here. Still 400 season tickets. Well, Bolton, right, sorry, Ryan, I think you're responding to my comment. Bolton have actually sold record amounts of season tickets this season. That's what I'm saying. They sold record amounts, the highest amount of season tickets sold at Bolton this season since Bolton were in the Premier League. So that should tell the owners, but that's told the owners that they've got a fan base that they can count on. So now they put the ticket prices up. That's ridiculous. Just because you see that you got a good fan base doesn't justify putting the ticket prices up. So, yeah. I'm sure there's still season tickets available for Bolton. But all I know is that they've sold a record amount for this level of football. Apparently very similar to the numbers that we was getting in the Premier League. But, yeah, as I say, looks like the owners have took that the wrong way rather than embracing the fact that they've just got a good fan base that they know they can count on. They've took that the opposite way and decided, we've got fans that will pay what we like and just put the ticket prices up. Disgraceful. Millsard saying our owner took £10 off tickets for this season. Awesome. Absolutely, mate. That's fantastic. So what's an average ticket price for like an A game at Wigan this season then, mate? Do you know? Corner comes in as it's knocked away. Hibs picking it up midway inside Escaldes half, but played forward now as Escaldes pick it up. Now they come racing forward down this near side. Hibs challenging for the ball, and it goes out for a throw-in midway inside Hibs' half of the field, taken quickly as they play it back to their defensive line. So, yeah, Milzard, what does that mean, the average? What's the price then for a grade A game at Wigan? That'd be interesting to know to make a comparison. Milzard saying no. Come on, Hibs. Nice one, Milzard. Absolutely, mate. Definitely would like to see Hibs get on the score sheet in this one. 78, just coming up to 79 minutes, actually, guys. Hibs now knocking it about on the halfway line. Played back towards the edge of the centre circle and now out to that far side as Hibs now kick the ball long up towards the edge of the box and coming into the box there, getting a shot off, but he's got it. You did okay to get the shot off there under pressure from the defender, but it's miles wide of the goal. Ryan saying Milzard don't care about fans. Ownership did at Barnsley. I'm sorry, Ryan, I'm not understanding. You mean the Barnsley ownership don't care about fans? Is that what you mean, mate? Hibs now coming down this near side as they get across into the box, and it's knocked behind. Almost. Well, that's better from Hibs. But still no end product. So goal kick here for Escaldes. So yeah, Ryan, sorry, I'm confused with that, mate. Are you meaning the owners don't care about the Barnsley fans? Is that what you're meaning? I'm presuming that's what you're meaning. But if you could clarify, mate, that would be helpful. Minnie, obviously not liking the result. Fair enough, Minnie. Minnie said, pathetic goal. Yeah, it was a bad goal to concede, Minnie. But that's a good thing, mate. Keep the faith. Keep positive. 2 legs. That's why we love European competition. 2-legged games. So still time for Hibernian to turn this around, hopefully. Free kick taken. Or goal kick, should I say. Kicked up the field as Hibs now intercept it. Now Hibs coming racing down this near side as they cross the ball into the box and it's headed behind. And that should hopefully be a corner to Hibs now. Yep, corner on this near side for Hibs. Can they get a goal? Corner comes in. It's deep as it's knocked out to that far side, and that will be a throw in to Hibs. Probably about 10 yards from the corner flag, maybe a bit more. Oh, no, it's not Hibs. So, yeah, sorry, it's Escaldes that's got the throw in. I thought they got the last touch on it there. So, ball thrown at the pitch as Hibs had it back in the direction it came. Eventually, Escaldes intercepted, knocking it all the way up the field, and it goes back to the Hibs goalkeeper, who plays it out to the centre-backs, and Hibs now build from the back. So thanks, Minute. Yeah, disappointing, mate, but like I say, fingers crossed it gets better. Milzard saying, yeah. Oh, Escaldes here, putting Hibs in more trouble as they come into the box, checking a shot from distance. But it goes over the bar, and that should relieve the pressure for Hibs. Oh, sorry, guys. As I say, late night last night for that Man United Real Madrid game, and I think I'm just feeling it a bit. Hibs now coming forward on that far side as Escaldes challenge for it, winning the ball back, but Hibs challenge right back and win it back as they now try to push forward down that far side. Playing it towards the edge of the into Escaldes box. Now Hibs come again. Shot from distance from this near side, but it's a poor effort again, and it goes behind for a goal kick. Do you know, referees are pathetic, aren't they? So we're having a substitution. I just run around the referee and run off the pitch the other way. Some of these rules that are coming in now are just so pathetic. Average price £15, mate. That's awesome. That's a lot. That's a really good ticket price. So Wigan should charge £15 for tickets. But yeah, Bolton are trying to push the ticket prices up to £30. Work that one up. Work that one up, guys. Bolton's top ticket price this season, I believe. I've read. I don't know. I've not looked on the club's website yet, but so I've read. Apparently, £27. £27 for a League One game. What are they smoking in that boardroom? £27 for a League One game. I'm sorry, but I'm not a rich man, and I will hopefully get to a Bolton game this season, but I certainly won't be paying £27 for a League One game. That's just blatantly ripping off the fans, if you ask me. But yeah, Millside, that's an awesome ticket price, £15. Definitely really good ticket price. But you got to add on the cost, haven't you guys? Travel, parking, drink, food, these kind of things. All adds to the cost of the match day experience. So for me and my wife to go to watch Bolton now, if we buy the top ticket price, you're talking in excess for one game for both me and my wife. You're talking in excess potentially £80 to go to a League One game. Why would I want to pay £80 to go to a League One game? I love football, but I'm sorry, but there's enough football out there that I don't need to be paying £80 to go to a League One game. I can go and watch non-league football for £5 a ticket. Do you know what I mean? £5 some League One games are, and yet Bolton have got the nerve to be trying to push the ticket price up to £30. It's an absolute disgrace. Millside saying, come watch Wigan. Mate, I will be coming watching Wigan representing Fanden at some point, mate. I will be doing. As I've told you guys, Fanden isn't about what club I support. It's about your clubs, all clubs across the UK. So you will at some point see me at Wigan, mate, one day. There to represent Fanden. So yeah. But yeah, that might be a good idea, actually, to go and have a visit to Wigan this season. You can understand it, like I said, guys, £30 a ticket, nearly £30 a ticket. You could understand that if it was Premier League or even Championship. But for League One, seriously, that's just a rip-off. I think that, what is it? I heard, what did I read last season? Newcastle reduced some of their ticket prices to £25. For a Premier League game, you can go and watch Newcastle for £25, and Bolton are trying to charge more than that for a League One. It's nuts, isn't it? Absolute nuts. So just coming to 87 minutes, guys. Ball back with the Hibs goalkeeper as he kicks it long, intercepted by Escaldes. And so Hibs eventually win it back midway inside their own half, working it out to that far side. Now coming into the Escaldes box. Ryan saying, will you come against Barnsley? I don't know when I'll go, mate. As I say, I want to get to more games in the future. I'm having a problem at the minute, guys. I have to work. Fanden doesn't earn me any money yet. Nothing, not a penny. If anything, it's cost me money. I've spent money on Fanden, not earned money. So I've got to work to pay the bills, and that's my biggest problem at the minute, working, because I work a lot of Saturdays. So by the time I finish work, there's not enough time to get to the game. Because I normally don't finish work till like 2:30 in the afternoon, sometimes later. And there's just not enough time to get home, have a quick shower, and get to the game. I'm not going to go watching football games in my work clothes. I look like a scruff. And it's not enjoyable to go out watching your football when you're in your scruff. You go out to a game, you want to wear clothes. You want to wear your nice clothes that you feel comfortable in, not wear your work clothes. So, yeah. But yeah, I will, guys. I'm told, as I say, in the future, we'll be going around different grounds. I'll be traveling around the UK. That's the hope in the long term. But we've got work to do first before we can get to that, guys, to try and help more fans find the Fan Dem project. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that in the future, to getting around grounds and letting you guys get some coverage of your clubs, as well as hopefully some fan interviews as well after games and stuff like that. So lots of, like I say, lots to come from Fan Day. And at the moment, we're just getting things going, guys. So into Escaldes now win possession midway on the halfway line, should I say. Hibs challenging for it. Ball knocked out to this near side. Oh, Hibs have won a free kick here from a dangerous position. Can they use this to get a goal? So, yeah. Some of the Inter Escaldes players looks like they're feeling the pace of the game. So this is a really good position right in the half of the D on the edge of the box for Hibs. Very central. Can they make the most of this? Oh, and it scored! Hibs have scored! Fantastic! Right through the wall, deflected and right into the top corner of that net. So Hibs pulling a goal back, and that's fantastic for the second leg. Oh, yeah, it deflected off the goalkeeper. Actually, the goalkeeper initially did get down low to save that, but the ball deflected off his hand and went straight into the top corner. So awesome, guys. Hibs grabbing themselves a goal back, which will certainly be fantastic for the second leg of this tie. Now Escaldes with a long ball out to this near side from the kickoff as the ball rolls out of play close to the corner flag. So throw in to Hibs. Ryan saying, who is biggest club in Lincolnshire? I don't know, actually, mate. That's a great question. I'm sure you would know that better than I would. I don't know exactly how many clubs there is in Lincolnshire. The two that come to mind is Barnsley and obviously Lincoln. So I'm not sure. Sheffield doesn't come under Lincolnshire, does it? So yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest, mate. That's probably a question that you could answer better than I could. Hibs now on the edge of the box as challenges going left, right, and centre. Now into Escaldes have managed to relieve the pressure as they knock the ball out to that far side, and it's gone out of play. So that will be a throw into Hibs. Hibs wanting to take it quickly, but the referee not having any of it as he goes out. Oh, this power trip shown by the referee going over to the touchline to show a yellow card to one of the coaches on the bench as Hibs now take their throw in. knocking it about midway inside their own half. So thanks, Ryan. I think that's better to answer from you, that, mate. Millsard saying, come on, Hibs. Absolutely, Millsard, top man. Yeah, come on, Hibs. Absolutely. 93 minutes gone, guys. And it's Inter Escaldo 2, Hibernian 1 at the moment. As the referee blows for a foul. So we're going to have a free kick for Hibs. I think it's going for Hibs, yeah. So, yeah, top man Millsard. Minnie saying goal, absolutely. And Minnie also saying, go on, Ibis. Stevie saying, go on, Ibis. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm getting confused with you and Minnie because you've got the same account logo colour, both purple. So apologies there, guys. Free kick taken as it comes into the box, but goalkeeper manages to save that quite comfortably as he plays it out wide now, getting us back underway. But yeah. No, Escaldo coming forward. It's, the referee blows for a foul there. So free kick to Hibernian. Inside their own box. Ryan saying, we all Hibs, are we? Well, we are for this game, mate, because it's in Europe, innit? So obviously, if you don't want to, that's fair enough. Cross comes in from this near side for Hibs. And the goalkeeper managing to knock it away. But that, I think, is going to be a goal kick. Yeah, goal kick to Escaldo. But yeah, Ryan, it is European football, mate. So obviously, if it was Barnsley and Barnsley were playing in Europe, mate, we would be right behind Barnsley as well. Like I say, we've got plenty. We get loads of football in the UK, so there's plenty of time for the club rivalries during the season. But when it comes to Europe, you guys are free to enjoy the rivalries however you like. But me personally, when it comes to European football, I put the rivalries to one side and I just want UK clubs to do well. So, yeah, ball played forward down that far side as it goes out of play. And that will be a goal kick again to Escaldo. So, yeah, Millsard saying, yeah, absolutely nice one, Millsard, top man, yeah. Why not? Why not? What do we know about Escaldo? Nothing. And Hibs is a Scottish club, and it'd be great for them to do well and have a good cup run in Europe. There goes the full-time whistle, guys. 6 minutes it was altogether added on time. But not the best result for Hibs, but it is a result that they can turn around in the second leg if they play much better. And hopefully, I expect that they will be a lot better back at Edinburgh at their own ground, Easter Road. So, yeah, hopefully a much better performance when they play in Edinburgh should turn this result around. But at full time, guys, it has finished. Inter Escaldes 2, Hibernian 1. We'll see if I can get the match stats for you guys before I jump off. I'm not sure if it's going to show us. I don't think it is going to show us the numbers. Doesn't look like it, guys. Sometimes they take an hour or two to load it up if it's a less popular game, shall we say. So, yeah, unfortunately, guys, it's not showing me the match stats at the moment. So I can't share the match stats with you. But, yeah. So yeah, apologies there, guys. But what... Come on. This thing just being slow to load up here. There we go. So, yeah. So, I'm just double checking to make sure I can't get, yeah. So apologies, guys. No, match stats not available, unfortunately. Ryan saying, I would love it if Barnsley was in laugh out loud. So would I, mate. Absolutely. I love any UK clubs doing well in Europe. So, yeah, if Barnsley was in Europa League or Conference League, I would be right behind them, mate. Absolutely. I would love to see that. It's nice to see more UK clubs progress into Europe. So, yeah, got to agree with that totally, mate. So, guys, I'm going to quickly give you guys just a quick overview of what games are coming in the next day or two so that you can have an idea of what games I might be jumping on. So obviously, if you guys are not busy, it'd be great to have your company in other match watch alongs. So I'm just going to quickly give you guys, like I say, a brief update what games are coming. So 8 o'clock, there is another Europa League game with Shamrock Rovers taking on Fenerbahce in the Europa first qualifying round in the Europa Conference League. There's also the UEFA Women's Under-19s Championship semi-final kicking off at 7:30 tonight, guys. France ladies taking on Germany ladies. Also, Nottingham Forest v Leeds, a friendly that's kicking off at 8:15. Sorry, tonight. That could be an interesting game. But then tomorrow, guys, loads of games, as I'm sure. No, it's not. Sorry, I'm a day ahead. It's Friday tomorrow, isn't it? I'm thinking it's Saturday. So, yeah, it's Saturday with loads of games. So, yeah, on Friday, Argentina ladies playing South Africa ladies in the early hours of this morning. That's a 1 o'clock kickoff. Then the other ladies World Cup games, England ladies kicking off against Denmark at 9:30 in the morning, and also China ladies playing Haiti ladies at 12 o'clock dinner time tomorrow. See what other games we've got. Ipswich playing a double header tomorrow afternoon as well, guys, out there in Germany as they take on RB Leipzig at 1:30, and then they have another game against Werder Bremen at 4 o'clock. So yeah, only a handful of games tomorrow, but on Saturday, as I'm sure you guys are aware, loads of games to come on Saturday, kicking off in the early hours of the morning with Brighton taking on Newcastle out there in the America. That kicking off at 12:30 in the morning on that'd be like Friday night, Saturday early morning. So yeah, that's gets us underway. Loads of World Cup, another 3 ladies World Cup games as well. Also, Charlton Athletic taking on Aberdeen, 1 o'clock kickoff on Saturday in a pre-season friendly, as well as Celtic playing Wolves at 2 o'clock on Saturday. So another all British tie in a friendly. That should be an interesting game. And as I say, guys, too many games to read out for Saturday. Loads and loads of games coming at 3 o'clock kickoffs, all friendlies. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to give that some coverage. So yeah, that gives you guys a rough idea of what's coming at us. And I'm going to quickly read out the final comments, and then I'm going to jump off, guys. Minnie Mo saying, cheers, guys. See you all soon. Thank you, Minnie. As always, mate, really appreciate you coming, getting involved. Always appreciate your company and your support. So top stuff, Minnie. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe, and yeah, look forward to seeing you again soon, Minnie. And hopefully Hibs can turn around that result in the second leg. So take care, Minnie. Thanks for that, mate. Stevie's saying, thanks everyone for joining. Hope you all have a good weekend. Hope to see you on future streams. Please hit that like button before you leave. Absolutely nice one, Stevie. Thank you very much. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Minnie. Disappointing result as well, Minnie, but hopefully I think Hibs can turn it around in that second leg. But thank you. Big shout out to Minnie. A special shout out to Stevie as well, back with us today. Also, shout out to Ryan. Milzard, big shout out to you as well, mate. Thank you for all your positive comments. Really appreciated it today, mate. And also, I know I'm forgetting somebody here. Who am I forgetting? Mentioned Ryan, didn't we? Milzard. Monaco Edits, that's who I was forgetting. So, yeah, big shout out also to Monaco Edits as well. So, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I may be back on later. I'm not sure. But if I am, keep an eye out for that. It'll be great to have you company if I am back on later. But for now, that's it from me, guys. Take care. All the best. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon on future stream. But for now, from me, that's it. Take care. Bye.